why clients like to show up with wet hair. I am going to be coloring your hair and bleaching it. I don't think it... Also, when you come in and you don't know if you use box dye or not, we will know that you use box dye when we go to bleach your hair. When your client asks you when they're back in the bowl, how does it look? How does it look? I don't know. Your hair's still wet. We have to dry it. I won't know the tone until we dry it. Listen, clients that do black box dye hair. When you tell me you don't want to see yellow, and you're most likely going to go through those stages at some point, whether it's a cool caramel, a beigey. So yellow is in every tone of hair. It's just a matter of how much we try to correct. So you might get to a beigey brown. You might get to a caramel brown. You might get to a beige. To lift you from black box dye, it's going to take more than once to get all that color out that you used. If you really want it that day, with keeping the integrity of the hair, then you do need to pay a little bit heftier price. I know a lot of you think that we're girls, we do each other's hair, it's so much fun. Can you discount me? Oh, yay! But this is my job. This is my career. And I value you as a client. And I want you to value me as a hairstylist. What I love is when you ask me to discount you down because we're girls, we do each other's hair. But then they're all here you talk about. But then you guys talk about going to these big, huge celebrity stylists and want to pay their prices. Well, let me tell you, there's a lot of us that do the same quality. But what you guys don't understand, when people do go into these celebrity stylists, they're not getting them there right away just like that either. They are taking them through this process and the steps also. So sometimes when you see befores and afters, we're showing you nothing in between of what we've done to the hair.
When you come in and forget that I've already used your referral fee and ask again, don't expect it. But I am nice. And I will use it again if I feel like you are loyal. But don't expect it. Because when you guys pretend like you didn't already get your discount from your referral fee, you're just pretty little liars. That's all you are. And as much as I want to be like, no, you haven't used it. But you have used it. But no, you haven't used it. This just shows you that, by the way, I look really hot like this. I'm digging this app right here. But guess what? I might tack on more money the next time. Let's see who's the smart one here in this business, people. Think you are? That's why as a stylist, it's my business and I make money. But, you know, I do love what I do. Clients think we don't know. We know. Just like when you try to lie about, I didn't use box dye. As soon as that bleach comes on. So that box dye shows when we lift your hair with bleach. So when you say, I haven't dyed my hair in years. So when we start looking at your history, guess what? We know. You think you're little liars? You think you're easy at doing it? Are you pretty at it? We always know everything. We know when you've got it cut somewhere else. We know when it's been a week that you waited to get it bleached again. Sometimes we just don't tell you that we know. We just let you play that little part and let you think that we don't know what you went and did. So just remember, it doesn't matter who you go to. A good stylist always knows what the truth is, no matter what you tell us. And that shouldn't be an insult, because you should value the fact that your stylist is that good that she can pay attention, or he, to what you've done. But my favorite is when you guys try to act like you didn't know there was a cancellation fee, or act like, I didn't know you're that busy. okay, because I value you guys, and I try to get you in as much as I can, even if I'm slam booked. So just know.
I love when it's my day off. And when people try to book and I want to keep it my day off, you guys are like, what do you mean? And then you guys are like, well, why aren't you there? I want my hair done. I want to come in tonight. Well, as much as I want to come in to do your hair, I also want to relax and maybe do my laundry so I have underwear to wear. I mean, sometimes we hairdressers do have a life out of the salon to where we need to take care of our own houses or our bodies. And I mean, waiting a day or 2 or even 3 is not going to kill your hair. It's not going to kill your vibe. You're still going to be sexy. But my favorite is when you guys say, well, I might find someone else. Like, I'm going to get offended. Go for it. And when you come back for me to fix it, because it will. One thing that I think people need to learn in this day and age is patience. It is a very good virtue, and more patience you have, and when you learn that patience, you will learn that you love yourself, and that I just enhance that when you see me. So next time your hairdresser says that she's off or unavailable or booked, it's because secretly we want some time off to ourselves. And just know that her being rested or scheduling you correctly is only going to make your service that much better. I know my talents, and I know what I speak when I speak to you, and telling you what we can achieve and what we can't achieve. I don't like when. And when I tell you this is how many times it's going to take, this is what we need to use, I don't need to hear from you telling me, let's do this. Because all it does is you're not letting me use my expertise, and then when your hair comes out effed up, guess who's to blame? Not me, you. So just remember when you ask your stylist or actually tell your stylist what you think they should be doing, it's probably not what they should be doing.